My name is Sharnai Fisher. I am the lead investigator at Fisheye Investigations Group. I'm also the CEO of Fisheye Investigations Group. In the beginning, it was kind of a bucket list thing. In my younger days, I thought I was invisible and I could just do pretty much anything. But right after college, I sat with my dad, and my dad told me that I would create a private investigation agency. I would name it Bust That Dude. Of course, that's not professional. Well, I didn't think that I would do it, but once I moved to the West Coast, I was trying to really break into the career field. So I applied, and the first time I got turned down, but the second time I received the job, and I really liked it. I started off chasing fugitives and some crazy wild stuff, and I wanted to do something where I could help people and make money, but also not be in a shootout. So I applied to a job. I started doing it. I started out with the grunt work, sitting in cars for hours at a day, recording people, following people. I kind of learned the layout of Arizona doing this job. I've been able to go to concerts doing this job, high-end restaurants doing this job, different festivals doing this job. So it was really great. In 2017, I was doing this job undercover for a Fortune 500 company, and I broke my arm. And so at that time, my doctor told me I could no longer arrest people or fight with people or anything like that. So I wanted to figure out how I could stay into the career field. And so that's what led me to open my own agency. And one of my friends from high school got into some trouble. His mom knew that I was a PI, and so she called and asked me if I could work alongside his case. And I did that, and so I worked the case, and the lawyer that I was working with told me that I was very good at this criminal defense, and so she told me about this particular contract. And so I applied for the contract, and we got it. And so it's been great ever since. Actually, I'm the only person in my family that's ever been into criminal justice. I think it was a role of acceptance. I wouldn't say prediction of future. I'm all about vision. So I'll say that I guess he saw a vision, because everything about my life has been about visions. And so he just put that in the atmosphere. But I'm the only one that's crazy enough to make my blood pressure go up every day and deal with the crazy people that I deal with on a daily basis.
What's your favorite thing about this job?
My favorite thing about this job is to help people. When I first got into it, I was really big, and I still am big on really helping people. I feel like with being a private investigator, regardless of the different role, people always call us with a problem, and we are walking problem solvers. I mean, when we receive phone calls, people are at their wits' ends, and that's coming from the private side of it, outside of the contracts that we have. We receive all kinds of calls from missing persons to elder abuse, multiple criminal cases where, for now, Phoenix PD don't want to get involved. Well, we receive a lot of phone calls from people of color that feels like the police officers won't come help them, or they're not going to be as involved in their cases as they should be. So it's just all about helping people. I feel like that I was put on earth to just help people. On the contract side, we are appointed cases, so we can be appointed from anybody. Mm-hmm. So I'm open and available to help everybody. But obviously, I am a person of color, so I am at the forefront of helping my people. Mm-hmm. My whole career has always been about the progression of my people. So will I turn anybody around based off their color, religion, or creed? No. I'm open to help everybody. I've had clients from all over the world, all over the country, different races, different nationalities, different everything. So no, it's not about that. I would say on the defense side of the criminal justice system, the majority of our clients are people of color. Mm-hmm. I would say we are set apart from others. The majority of individuals that's in this career field are male, and I'll say white males. They're also very older. I feel like I'm one of the younger people to get into this career field as fast as I did. It's mostly a retirement thing. So I try to bring the brightest, newest, freshest minds to join me to make sure that I'm still staying abreast of technology, different slang, how to talk to people, to keep up with the new and the upcoming things versus my counterparts. They've been doing it 20, 30 years, and they may have been in their prime in the 90s. So there's some things that they can't maneuver on. There's some things that they just absolutely won't do. And then I would say my personal personality. Like, I treat everybody like a person versus a paycheck. Like, I'm in it to make money, but I'm really in it to help people, and I'm in it to win it. So that's the difference. Uncovering the facts. This year I lost my dad and I lost my grandmother, so I went through a lot mentally. And a part of me was questioning, like, if I still wanted to remain here and deal with the stress that comes with being an investigator and really being on the level as a court-appointed investigator. For the last 2 weeks, I've been like fully back into it and just uncovering facts and the idea of why people do the things that they do. Also, I really enjoy that every day is different. True enough, we plan our days out because we have to have a schedule, but at any given time, the phone can ring and somebody needs something different. There's some type of issue or some type of fire that we need to put out. So every day is different. It's hard to really predict my day, and I really love that part about it. And I love the freedom. I love the freedom of this job. This job is very unique and like no other. And I try to tell that to the people that I bring into this career field, because everybody is like a hamster on a rolling wheel, working a traditional job. They're scared to have their phones. They're scared to like talk about different things that's happening into the world. And into this career field, we get to do all of that. We get to have flexibility. When it's serious, we need to be serious. When it's time for us to joke, we can joke. So I just like the flexibility that this job gives me.
I mean, you're also get to run your own business.
That too. But even before I had the business, like when I was just working for somebody else, like the flexibility, like is really on you unless you're actively like looking for a subject. If you're just out and about, knocking on doors, getting answers, speaking to witnesses, gathering evidence, it's all about you. You have to be a self-starter for this. You have to be ready to go, because obviously we have a schedule, but if you're a good investigator, there's nobody that's going to be keeping tabs on you. So you have to be able to produce.
To kind of wrap up.
Okay. So my vision for this company is to be nationwide. So we are looking for investigators in all 50 states. We're slowly rolling over to that. I am looking to bring in new, fresh faces, new talent. You have to be educated, though, so you can't just come off the street and get into this thing. But I'm looking to expand this, and I am looking to bring more people of color into this career field. On this level where we are, you must have a degree, bachelor's, and you must have at least 5 years of experience. For the entry-level stuff, a bachelor's, and I can teach you everything else that you need.